Hi all, this is Jo Smart from Phi Angels, and this is a bit of a spontaneous video. It's the 26th of August, the morning of, and I hadn't planned to do this at all, but I feel very strongly that I have a message for you from our angels. And I'll start with what the message is and then I'll go into why I think we've got that message. And the message is, you are not powerless, you are powerful. And the reason I'm doing this video and why I've been really strongly called to do this video started this morning with me watching the news. And we all know what's happening in the world, in particular in Afghanistan. And I was watching the news this morning with the kind of developments that are going on there, and with everything that's been happening, you know, these last 2 years, it just felt bleak. And I was getting really upset watching the news, and I suddenly started thinking, you know, I'm not the only one watching these developments happening and feeling the terror and the despair that is being faced and felt by so many people at the moment who are affected by the situation in Afghanistan. And for a little bit of time, for just a second, I felt powerless. And I got a very strong message to say, you are not powerless, you are powerful. And I know that I won't be the only person that's been feeling that lately or had a moment, because if you're watching this video, you're a light worker. If you're interested in this stuff, you're a light worker. And so as a light worker and as a sensitive person, you will also be tuned in to that fear and that anxiety that's being felt by our brothers and sisters affected by that situation. And there may be some of you that have had that moment like I did this morning of feeling like, what can we do? And I'm here on behalf of the angelic realm to tell you there is lots that you can do. And it's not just about that situation. We need to remember it every time we see the news or every time we hear about a situation where our brothers and sisters somewhere else in the globe, you know, maybe they're not connected to us, you know, in terms of our bloodline or our friends circle, but they are connected to us because we are all one in the same. We are, you know, brothers and sisters across, we are citizens of the world. That, you know, we must always remember that we are not powerless, that there is things that we can do, there are energies that we can call upon to, in our own little way, send healing and send love and set intentions for those situations. And, you know, these are not, so COVID wasn't, the climate change wasn't, the situation in Afghanistan wasn't, any conflicts all over the world aren't a lesson or a punishment from the source. They are not, because the source only has love for us. These situations are products of us exercising our free will, and free will being exercised in certain ways. So this is purely humanity here that you know is facilitating these situations, and our spiritual support teams, you know, all of the beings and the deities in the angelic realm are weeping with us and want resolution for us and evolution for us to a place of love and not just acceptance. That's just why I just want acceptance, but embracing one another's differences, embracing one another's belief systems, embracing one another's cultures. You know, that's what we should be aiming for. That's what we should be evolving towards. And so in these situations, we are not powerless. We are powerful, because as light workers, we can declare war on the forces of hate and intolerance, and we can be a beacon, and we can send our energies to those situations And the more people that do it, the stronger it is. So what I'm kind of, the message I think is calling us to do is to spiritually act. And we can all do that. So anyone who sits in a spiritual practice and calls upon the source, God, the angels, whoever, to bring healing to that situation, to the conflict, that brings, hope and peace, and intense hope and peace for the people still there, or the people that have been ripped from their homes with nothing but the shirts on their backs. We can set intentions that we send healing to them and that we send love and light to them. If you are attuned to Reiki, you can intend Reiki to be sent to that situation and to all those who are suffering, who are affected by it. If you're Reiki attuned, you can use the symbols to kind of strengthen that and direct that, to that situation. You can do it by yourself if you've got like-minded friends and family who are also, healers and light workers. You can sit in circle and do it either virtually or in each other's physical presence. And the more people there are, the more energy that generates. You can pray to whoever you pray to. Just all of that sets the intention that our light energy, our love energy gets sent to that situation, gets sent to the people that are directly impacted, and by their grace gets sent to the political leaders making the decisions, so that their hearts, ears and eyes are open to the nudges and the messages and the guidance from the angelic realm to help them make decisions with compassion and integrity about what to do next and how to protect the most people and how to bring peace to this situation. And that's political leaders or religious leaders from either side or all sides, because it's a bit of a melting pot. We can set those intentions, and for those people, by their grace, open their ears, their eyes and their hearts to those messages from the angelic realm, who is there for everybody, regardless of what religion you are or race you are or what culture you are. We all have that connection. So it is, and don't think it's just you, or it's, you will be adding your energy and your intentions to everybody else that's doing it, to every other light worker who is praying for that situation, praying for healing, praying for peace, to whoever they're praying to. It doesn't matter. It all goes to the same place. And if you're doing it on your own or you're doing it with some friends and family, you are adding your energy and your intentions to that global that global network of peace and loving intentions, which is strengthening our spiritual support team. It's calling them here to say, we intend you, we exercise our free will to intend for you to come and bring peace and bring love to these conflict situations. And it's not doing nothing. It's not even just doing something. What it's doing is it's stepping into your purpose as a light worker. It's claiming your power to use your energy for good. It will make a difference. So that whisper I got in my ear, and then all these words that came up in terms of what I would say on a video, is a massive nudge to say to you, you are not powerless, you are powerful. So it's time to step up and rise up and use your energy in your spiritual practice to send healing and love and light into the universe, directed to Afghanistan or to any other global situation that you feel called to send your energy to, because it's then combining with this beautiful beacon that's being emitted by all of the light workers in the world, and it's getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and that is how we fight the darkness. So like I said, there's not been any planning to this video at all, and the angels were in quite a hurry for me to do it, so I hope that has, if you've watched this video and you've been feeling the despair and you've been feeling powerful, that you now know, you've been feeling powerless, that you now know you are powerful and it's time to step into that power. Your brothers and sisters need you. Thank you. And I'll see you again soon.